Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about the respiratory system. So let's start it. The respiratory system is divided into two parts. The upper one is the upper respiratory tract and the lower one is the lower respiratory tract. So let's learn one by one about them. First, the upper respiratory tract. It consists of three parts. The internal of the ear, the nasal cavity, pharynx located here and larynx located here. Now first let's learn about the larynx. The nasal cavity. It consists of three parts. First is the vestibule region. This contains mucus and defends us from bacteria and other harmful particles which may enter the system. Then this is the respiratory region. This region warms and moisturizes the air to make it suitable for our body. Now from here, some air is sent to this region which is known as the olfactory region and the rest is sent for respiration. In the olfactory region is the olfactory nerves which carry message from the nose to the brain and senses the smell. Now the pharynx. Pharynx is also divided into three parts. First is the nasopharynx, the middle one is the oropharynx and the third one is the laryngopharynx, also known as hypopharynx. Now the work of pharynx is very important. Suppose that if any little bit of food also enters the lungs, what will happen? It will be a very big concern. So pharynx is there for that reason only. When the food enters, this is the windpipe and this is the food pipe. It slides down like a bridge and the food enters in the food pipe only. So this is the work of pharynx. This muscle which is being used as a bridge is known as epiglottis. Now larynx. Larynx is known as the voice box of the body. So by listening the voice box, you must be thinking that it produces sound. Yes, you are absolutely right. It produces sound. The opening of larynx is like this type. It is here located in the windpipe. Now when air passes through it, from the opening of larynx, it started vibrating. And when any object vibrates, it produces sound. So this is the way how larynx produces sound. Now let's come to the lower respiratory tract. Now while we inhale, we breathe in air and while we exhale, we breathe out the carbon dioxide. Now while we inhale, the air passes through many junctions. The first junction is the windpipe known as trachea. You can see the lining here. This is a tissue known as cartilage which makes the muscles of the trachea more stronger and flexible. Now you can see that the trachea is divided into two parts. These are known as bronchus. This is the right bronchus and this is the left bronchus. Now you are seeing that the bronchus is divided also in many parts. These are known as bronchioles. These are here in the lungs. Now while we zoom in to these bronchioles, we see a structure like this. It must be looking like a bunch of grapes hanging on a branch. But these are not actually grapes. These are the alveoli. These are the air sacs in the lungs. While we see a single air sac, this single air sac is known as alveolus. It is looking like a pendulum of a clock. Now in this, the carbon dioxide is inhaled by our body with the same procedure. And the oxygen is supplied to all the parts of the body with the help of the blood vessels. Now this was how the respiration takes place in our body. Now here is a muscle known as diaphragm. While we inhale, it pushes the lungs at upper side and while we exhale, it becomes normal. The lungs are having protection from the bones known as rib cage. It is looking like this. This is the rib cage. and these are the ribs. There are 12 pairs of ribs in a rib cage, and the middle bone is known as the sternum. So, thank you for watching my video. I hope you understand all the procedure, how respiration takes place in our body. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and press on the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications of our videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.